Hey everybody, welcome back. We are doing the last level, which is Hell, and all we have to do is just kill Lucifer. Seems like an easy task. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, we haven't tried it before.
But anyway,
we'll see.
So this
You
level...
wanna go to hell? You wanna go to hell, Sam?
I'm probably going there anyway, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you are an atheist.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this level is weird because we have to kill 66 of these sort of ghosted demons, and then we get to fight Lucifer, and then we get through a phase of Lucifer, and then we have to kill another 66 ghosts, and we have full range of this map too, which is actually a pretty interesting take on Hell. It's basically just all like the worst wars that have happened throughout history. So like right now we're in the medieval area, so presumably like the Crusades, and like further up there's World War I and II.
Aha, no, you are wrong. Because the Crusades are justified. So we cannot be the Crusades. It must have been like, I'm gonna go for probably the Mongol battles with the Mongols or the Ottomans.
I don't know, those were justified. Mostly because Genghis Khan was based as fuck.
Yeah, but the Ottomans, like, it would be funny if one of the levels was basically like a forest of impaled people, a la Vlad the Impaler. But yeah.
Well, to be fair, for Vlad the Impaler, the reason why he was as ruthless as he was to his enemies was because his enemies basically killed his dad and imprisoned him and the rest of his family for, like, most of his life, so until he was, like, 15 or something like that. And
he had a rough time of it.
Yeah, so yeah. He wasn't exactly happy at the idea that these people still were alive.
Yeah, and still kept trying to conquer his country. So yeah, I mean, in all fairness, Vlad the Impaler was kind of crazy. Like, very few of his... Oh, is that Lucifer?
Yeah, that's Lucifer. He has a big fuck-off sword, and he summons giant meteors to slap you down, and they hurt. I think how you're supposed to fight him, I'm not 100% sure, but I think when he shoots down the meteors, you're supposed to deflect them back. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I tried looking it up, and they're like, oh yeah, just fight Lucifer. And it's like, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, with the Vlad the Impaler, like, very few people survived very few of his inner court survived his reign, because he was kind of fond of executing people for slights.
Well, but, basically, I did see a documentary on YouTube about Vlad the Impaler, and basically he had one punishment for any crime, regardless how minor it was, which was, yeah, you get executed.
Yeah. But yeah, Sam,
I wonder what his
answer
to the German question was.
The German question? I don't think well, there were the Germanic peoples at the time, but
and they were asking some questions, but
yeah, there were quite a few groups of people who were Germanic in nature. So it's gonna be a lot of questions if you don't specify which Germans.
Referring to the big one.
Don't worry, don't worry, I know exactly which question you're talking about. It's just, you know, gotta egg you on.
Yeah, I'm off the... My vote is that we do not allow the Germans to govern themselves. That is my solution.
Okay, so Goke doesn't understand the question. Got it.
No, I understand. It's just that all of Europe has been asking that question. So let's not get into the details. But going back to the plan of killing Lucifer. How about we do it? Let's try it. Let's get like 2 more people. Let's make a ritual, and let's go to hell.
Well, I don't know any of that magic stuff. Despite what some theists will believe of atheists, I do not know magic, nor do I practice it. I wish it was real. It would be fucking awesome, but no.
So all of those books you bought are for nothing.
Basically.
You disappoint me, Sam. You disappoint me again.
Um,
I was looking forward to making the ritual. I mean, 5 of us. I think we could take Lucifer. Don't you agree, Cal?
Well, it also depends what version of Lucifer, because, like, are we talking, like, the Divine Comedy Lucifer, where it's, like, a weird 3-headed thing with, like, the worst people, the 3 worst people in all of human history tied to him as he's, like, in a frozen lake, or... Like, it was really weird. But is it like that, or is it just, like, a usual depiction where it's just some guy in a suit?
Depends. Like that is a good question, because if it is the three-headed version, it's probably gonna be a bit of a battle, because like a few of us, like it's gonna take a couple of us to take one head.
Yeah, and I think in the Divine Comedy it even mentions, like, oh yeah, Lucifer, he's the size of a mountain, so have fun.
Yeah, I mean, well, given. Truth be told, if he is the size of a mountain, he's probably gonna... We can probably jump on his back, and he's gonna have a bit of trouble scratching. So, it is an idea. I mean, we can discuss how to proceed. Yeah. His head, like, each head is like one of the 3 worst people in history.
Yeah, it was Judas, I think, one of the popes that, Dante really didn't like, and someone else, I can't remember.
Or if it was nowadays, would be what? Uday Hussein? Uday Hussein? Maybe Elizabeth Bathory?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the funny thing about the Divine Comedy. It was basically like, it was basically just fan fiction on Dante's part, because I didn't read it, but I read a synopsis done by Wendigoon, and basically, throughout the whole book, it's basically like Dante's teamed up with his favorite person in all of history. I forget who it was. It was some Greek poet. Yeah, that's it. He teams up with him, and Virgil was like, Dante, it is your destiny, and you're the coolest man ever, and we gotta take you through hell and limbo and all the way to heaven. And
it's over. It's over, Pope. I drew my character as the Chad.
Basically, yeah, because like literally every single pope or person that Dante disagreed with or didn't like, he was like, "Oh, here you are in hell. You're boiling alive. Have fun." Yeah.
I do have bookmarked the book, the movie that is based on the Divine Comedy. There is a 1911 movie.
Oh yeah. Is it silent,
Comedy.
or is there actually sound to it?
It's from 1911.
Well, I don't know. It's a point where they might have had sound recording. I know that
No.
Nosferatu didn't, but
No. The first movie with spoken dialogue was in 1929.
okay, that explains it. I didn't know that little bit of history.
It was the jazz singer. It's probably public domain by now. But yeah, 1911. So, yeah, basically every silent movie in public domain you can probably find on YouTube by now. So there is this movie called L'Inferno, because the title is in Italian, but it's based on the Divine Comedy.
Have you seen it before, or no?
No, wanna put that on the movie watch?
Yeah,
list?
sure. Why not?
On the movie night list?
I'm good with really watching whatever. It's just, you know, sometimes I'm in a mood for something short or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's an hour and like 10 minutes, I think. An hour, 12 minutes.
Huh. So he manages to go through Hell, Limbo, and Heaven in an hour? That's impressive.
Yeah. Maybe he took a shortcut, who knows? So,
Yeah, for those of you wondering why I bought, like, a bunch of, like, magic books, essentially, even though I don't, like, believe in magic or any of that, it was more along the lines of, I guess, research purposes as for my system, because I was trying to see, like, what it was that, why certain things are tied to certain actions, symbolism-wise, you know? So, like, for example, why salt is considered a purification ingredient. Because it's not just, like, for Catholics with, like, holy water and stuff. It's, like, in Japan they do it for sumo wrestling matches. For essentially the exact same reason. So.
well, I believe it has something to do with salt being used to preserve food. So,
I mean, maybe. But, again, I'm not 100% sure.
Couldn't tell.
I would guess it just has to be with the fact that salt is used to preserve stuff, so it becomes associated with purity.
Yeah. But anyway, that is the last level. Even though it says we only have to kill one monster, we almost 200% that number. And now we have Mercy, so we can use Golden Curse 3 times per level, which is actually pretty useful if you're doing the extra hard run.
We did it! We killed Lucifer!
Oh, baby. And we find Eve. But
Bitch,
it's...
we barely knew.
Don't worry, there's a whole book dedicated to her.
I find it hilarious how, like, he decides to... He holds her up.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the 4th level boss is alive.
Alistor, I thought I killed you.
And now we learned the big twist. Since I'm listening in on mute, I don't know if he said the big twist yet.
You can't kill me.
Yeah, the big twist is that if you kill a demon in Limbo, they just go back to hell. But if you kill a demon in hell, then they truly die.
Ah.
So I guess...
so now Alistair rules hell.
Yeah, I guess it was just waiting for someone to kill his boss.
Basically, yeah. I mean, we gotta do something to set up the sequel, which, sadly, they actually went through and did multiple times, and each expansion they released got worse and worse. Speaking of the expansions, if you guys want me to do them, I'm not opposed, but it's one of those things where I'm probably not going to commit as much effort into doing them as I did with this playthrough. Which basically just translates to I won't do it on the hardest difficulty, because fuck that noise.
That's alright.
Yeah, we're not gonna push you for that. I think for now it has been enough Painkiller.
Oh, but the next one is Painkiller Overdose. It's the perfect way to finish off Painkiller.
I'll make my way back up there.
And Max Payne.
Yeah, maybe we should do Max Payne and then do Overdose.
Oh, you didn't get the joke?
I thought the joke was that we do Max Payne and then
No, a painkiller overdose is the best way to finish Max Payne.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was impressed of how easily that went over your head.
Hey, man, you see me with some of the puzzles in this game.
Oh yeah, people can fly.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually made another game or not. Like, I know they did Bulletstorm, but I don't know after that if they did anything.
That is a lot of Polish names.
Well, it's a Polish company, so...
Oh, just another case of curb your Polish surname.
Admittedly, these surnames are not so bad. Like, Starzlowski. That one's alright.
Wilinski, Boldanski,
I'm just kind of...
Klaudyzh, Kurpa.
I'm just kind of... it's funny that they did this in alphabetical order for the credits.
Dreamcatcher.
Yeah,
Jak Reprezenticikiewicz.
yeah, I don't think I showed it, but on the boot up screen for Painkiller, it shows like a dozen fucking different companies, like the GX Graphics Alienware and like all this other shit. And it's, I don't know, there's a lot of like logos on the startup screen.
It do be that way sometimes.
Are all the expansions in? Do they continue? Do they all are they all in continuity, or did they do like a Vivendi monolith thing, where they make like branching stories?
I think they're all canonical to the ending that we just saw, because technically speaking, if it was the ending, if you played it on the hardest difficulty, which this game says is the true ending, then yeah, so it's one of those situations. It's basically, long story short, everything's fucked, and I hate the expansion so bad.
Are you aware of the situation, like the Vivendi and Monolith, right? Well, you are aware of what I'm talking about.
No.
Let me just double check here. So,
Ooh, some demons were actually harmed during the production. Very nice. And with that, we will see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.